All right, and we would like to welcome everyone here once again for the State of Synth after party.
There's no booze sold at this after party.
No. In fact, I was jazzed up all night long on hot chocolate. I don't know what it was, but my wife just had this thing and she just wanted to go out and get donuts and hot chocolate, and I
Your
can't
wife's
say
poisoning you behind your back.
I think she is slowly. She's trying to give me the the diabetes.
The diabetes, yeah, the diabetes.
That's it. I'm
The
trying to say it
Wilford
like
Brimley.
Wilford Brimley.
The old
Yeah,
diabetes.
yeah.
That dude's mustache ate him. That's what happened to him.
I think it did. Yeah.
I mean, I love the guy, so
It almost
take that
swallows
back.
him up, but we do love him, and I'm just trying to stay healthy, but I cannot say no to a good hot chocolate. So,
Was it Swiss Miss or was it a little more high end than that?
it was Dunkin' Donuts, so it was probably just poured out of a
Out of a dumpster, but
yeah,
that's fine.
kind of.
They're pretty good. They do decent coffee, I gotta say, for a chain environment. So I imagine their hot chocolate's pretty.
We've got Tim Hortons up here in Canada. It's pretty good, but it is so sweet. It's like they put a little hot chocolate in on top of a mound of sugar.
That's it. It's the good stuff. All right, so we are here to, once again, drop 3 more tracks on you guys, all of our 80s guys, listeners, and we just finished up the show, The State of Synth. You can always check that out on Nightride.fm. We're also on Spotify. We're also on YouTube. In fact, we're probably also linked up from the 80s guys, so just click over and say hi. We definitely would love to have you check out the full show, but we're going to give you just a little taste, just a little sampler, and we're here.
You know what?
Yeah.
The 80s guy listeners, they should know our guest this week.
Yes.
Yes, we were speaking to Droid Bishop today.
Hello.
Hello there. So we're going to go ahead and drop our first track here. It's a pretty chill track to kind of kick things off. This is from Deadlife. When we played this during the show, I was really surprised that this one is more on the chill side, I guess, right?
Yeah, a little bit vaporwave.
Yeah.
For Deadlife, but it's still.
That's a cool name, Deadlife.
Yeah.
Stamp that. That's cool.
That's right. He's a great artist. He's out of the UK, and we're going to go ahead and drop this first one here, and this is called Our Virtual Hills. And once again, that was our Virtual Hills by Deadlife. Great track.
And Bishop approved.
Bishop
Oh
approved.
yeah, slap it high.
We did have some fun. We were talking about all kinds of fun things on the show. Some great stuff about your music and the new album that you have out called Music, and some of the influences.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm telling you.
Like definitely Supertramp I vibe with. I wouldn't say it's a direct thing, but stuff like that. But the Earth, Wind, and Fire is a direct. Like I listen to their shit.
You know, and your album drops in September, and of course September. Every time September, all I can think about is, do you remember?
Like every freaking wedding. You know. Fun fact: I actually saw a broken down version of Earth, Wind, and Fire play at a wedding, mutual friend, and like so it was this weird like the ultimate wedding band at the wedding, like doing the ultimate wedding songs, but it was actually them, and you're just kind of in this weird dream state of like, is this? I think so, but you know, so it's weird.
Is this the real life?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then Freddie Mercury is, descended from the clouds. And,
There you go.
yeah.
It's a banger. Speaking of bangers, we're going to go ahead and drop this next track here. Now, this is actually another one of my favorite artists. This is Pylot. And I know a lot of the 80s guys listeners are digging on the Pylot. He's got this cool motorcycle, cyberpunk vibey thing going on, and he definitely comes through with this next track we're going to play. This one right here is called The Return.
And that was The Return by Pylot, his latest single. He's out of the UK.
I love that tune. It's a moving track, which is really cool. And he really knows how to just get you in that zone, just get you in that mood for whatever rad things that you're doing. So, appreciate him letting us play that track. Yeah, so we're just wrapping up the show here, and we had a lot of fun. But once again, you can always check us out. We usually do our shows, Wednesdays and Thursdays, Jules, right?
Wednesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, whatever time.
Eastern, whatever time. You can check us out.
Eastern whatever. That's a cool name. We are Eastern whatever.
That's it. But yeah, it was such a pleasure having you on the show, Mr. Droid Bishop. And everybody go out and buy his new album. It is called Music. It is such a amazing album. It's got these really cool 70s jazz influences. And we're going to go ahead and wrap things up playing one of my favorite tracks here. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the vibe on this track here? Any inspiration or anything that you could tell us about this tune here called The Light?
Off the top of my head, I find it funny that like this song in particular, I was kind of like stabbing in the dark a little bit, maybe pushing a little more on the vocals, like trying to do something a little differently and kind of thinking like this may or may not work and either people will like it or kind of think it's weird and like, why is he singing like that? And I don't know. And it seems like it's like the jam that people are into. So that's validating until I do the same thing and fuck it up on the next one and they don't like that one. But, for this time it seems like it's going okay. So there's my lead in. Nah, that's the lights.
That's
Johnny.
Perfect. The perfect lead in for it.
If you're Droid Bishop fans, go check out his Instagram at Droid Bishop. Follow the link tree. Buy everything like I do.
Phil's a solid supporter, man, so I appreciate that. And DG too, of course. You guys are very supportive of my stuff, and it's cool in this scene that we've actually met in each of your cities. And
yeah, some of the Europeans,
cool.
I feel bad for them.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
All right, so again, thank you so much for being on the show. We're gonna go ahead and close you out, and we will see you next time. Make sure you check us out, the full episode of The State of Synth right on Nightride FM. This is the closing track. This is Droid Bishop with The Light. See you next time.